Check in, people. Back again with another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to stack your dryer on top of your washer to create more space in your washroom. So we're going to be making a stacking kit slash shelf to make this happen. Here, as you can see, I did a rough sketch of how it's supposed to look when it's done. All right, for the legs, I'll be using these 4x4s that I picked up from Lowe's. To cut them up, I'll be using the skill saw that I borrowed from my dad to cut them to the appropriate length. So yeah, you don't have to use this. If you have a hand saw, that'll work as well. The legs are gonna be 40 inches each. So as you can see, we have 40 right there. Plus another 40, makes it 80. So far, I got 2 legs cut. I'm gonna finish cutting the other 2 right now. All right, now that we have the 4x4s cut for the legs, we're gonna move on to cutting the 2x4s. All right, so I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different because in the process, I realized that there's a stronger way to make it. This is the route that I'm going. I'm gonna put this L in all of these 4x4s. That way the 2x4 could sit inside of it and then the dryer could sit on top of it. That'll make it a lot stronger. Just stay tuned, you'll see. All right, as you can see, I done marked up this one. It's ready to cut. I just used this to help me line it up, as well as using measurements. But yeah. So now I'm gonna cut this out and then I'm gonna do that for the other 2 over there. So now that I have all 4 of those cut, I'm gonna cut the 38 inches 2x4s. Got it all marked up. Okay, I just cut 2 pieces of 2x4s, 38 inches for each of them. And this is pretty much the idea of how it's gonna look. Like the framing, I'm gonna have the 4x4s like that, and I'm gonna put the 2x4 on top of it. That way, when the weight of the machine goes on top of the plywood that's on here, it's gonna be hard to break, like in the center. So it's just to make it a lot stronger. All right, so I didn't want to bore you guys to death. All I did was cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of 2x4s at 38 inches. And then I did these 4 4x4s, as you can see. We talked about those already. And now I have the screws in the house and the drill. So we're gonna go ahead and start framing it up before we put the top one, which will be plywood. I'm not sure what size I'm gonna get as yet, or the thickness, but we're gonna see. All right, we finally got it squared up. So I put another screw so we don't lose that measurement. All right, now we're gonna do the other leg. And remember, this is going to the back. Alright guys, so we're going to do the same thing for this side. We're going to use a square to make sure it's even before we start screwing it in. Alright, so there you have it guys. We have the back completed. Now we're gonna do the sides and then the top. It's not really gonna have a front on it because we wanna have access to the dryer. To the washer, sorry. I'm pretty sure you guys are getting the idea of what it's gonna look like. The plywood is supposed to sit on top of it. That's gonna be the last step. But right now I'm still framing it up. I'm about to square up these legs right here. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna mount these 2x4s at the top of the 4x4s like that, and then I'm gonna put another 2x4 at the back like that. Also, I'm gonna put 2x4s at the sides just for extra support. Alright guys, I just mounted this right here and this 2x4 right here, and I also mounted the one in the back right there. I'm also gonna put a 2x4 on top of that one just so I have extra support. I'm gonna just put a 2x4 on top of this one, so it's gonna come up here to these, and then I'll have more surface support for the plywood. For the legs, I'm gonna mount these 2x4s inside like that, just to keep the size down. I'm not trying to have it too wide. So yeah, and by putting the 2x4s inside, I'll still have enough space for the machine to, you know, fit. So pretty much, just to summarize it, what I'm gonna do is mount these 2x4s, this one and that one, and then I'm gonna cut a 2x4 to drop right in here, and then I'm gonna put it around the machine, and then I'm gonna go to Home Depot real quick, or Lowe's, whichever one, probably Lowe's because it's closer, and get the plywood, and then I'm gonna bring it back and just drill it down, just screw it down on top right here. Yeah, and that should be able to support the dryer. Alright guys, here's the 38 by 38 sheet of plywood that I got. Just picked it up from Lowe's, as you can see. Alright guys, here's the sheet of plywood that I bought. It's 3/4 inches. I'm about to put it on. Size the top. Alright, so I just put it on top. As you can see, I'm just making sure the edges square up. Yeah, this is the top. Does this look like the top? It's like the bottom, right?
Can you see the other side? Yeah, the other side looks like the top.
This don't look like the top?
Dang.
They both look smooth.
But the other side doesn't have those dents in it, so I feel like the part with the dents might be the top, and that's how I got messed
Stop
up.
the video. Alright, I'm gonna put the smooth side up. Just because it's gonna be showing. Now I'm just squaring it up. I have to pull it away a little. I'm just gonna do the 4 corners first. Just so it doesn't move. Now we could remove this. I was just using this to brace these 2 legs outwards. And then when I screw it down with this, then I could remove this. Just because I didn't want the 2 4x4s to cave in. Alright, so we're almost finished. What I'm gonna do now is just put some more 2-inch screws all around it just to hold it in more securely, and then we're gonna put the dryer on top. I'm just using this as a guide to line up with the 2x4 underneath. And I'm gonna go about every 5 to 6 inches in between each screw. I'm loving the look so far. Are you loving the look, Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the finished product.
besides the paint, just zoom out a bit so you guys can see. I'll put some photos as well. But there you have it. Stacking kit for your dryer or washer, whichever. Now I'm gonna get the dryer on top of it, and then I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. How we doing this? You good with that side? You're gonna have to watch your back and shoulders, yes. Or you wanna come here?
Over there.
Alright guys, moment of, what him say, moment of truth.
Yeah, moment of truth. This is the moment of truth. Moment
of truth, guys. Let's hope it doesn't cave in on the washer.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna go from the extreme bottom. Watch my fingers.
I should have kept over here.
And same thing for the other side.
I need space. My hand is good, but...
Ready?
Let me test it, see how heavy it is for me.
Don't test, that's a waste of strength.
Okay.
Ready?
I don't know. Mm.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, 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 up. Hold it.
I'm holding it.
Watch that thing, don't let it squeeze up.
Don't let it, yeah.
I got it. Guy, that's something there, back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You got in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Woo. There you have it, guys. We got it up there. Wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah.
Excuse me. And it's not flexing a bit. Alright guys, as you can see, that's the final product. I still have to connect the vent for the lint for the dryer. I got it plugged in. Close to these, but it clears, so that's what's important. Yep. I'm gonna connect that last vent, and then I'm gonna take some photos and attach them here of the finished product. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe, leave a comment. I'm definitely going to be doing more DIY projects. This isn't perfect, but it is what it is. I'm not a carpenter. I'm just a regular DIYer, trying to help myself. So yeah, if you like this video, once again, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.